Hi everybody, Patrick Flynn here from Simply Kaizen. Today I'm talking to those practices out there that want to maintain a really high brand standard. They want to present themselves the best they can to the world at all times, in all communications and everything the client sees. There are plenty of practices out there that are happy to cut a corner here and there to keep some costs down, which is totally fine. I'm not so much talking to you guys, although there are lessons in this for everybody. When you're at that level, it's really important to focus on simplicity in the choices that you make. And we see a really common error in this space. We work with practices from their website before a client's even seen a firm, before you even know their name, all the way to the confirmation email that says your implementation is complete, trying to make sure everything looks good and everything is efficient to produce all the way along. There's lots of decisions that you can make to help keep that consistent, to help keep that simple. And whilst there's far more than we could go through in this 2-minute odd video, I really want to make sure that you're thinking about what's the end of this? What needs to look consistent with anything that we produce? What tools and technology are we going to need to produce it? What's the capability of our staff to produce something that has some complexity? And think about those things before you ever talk to a designer or before you ever send anything to a marketing team. Because if you don't think about those constraints or the ability to insert complexity and the problems that that might create before you send something off to them, then you can have lots of mistakes because they'll be focused on what looks amazing as opposed to how easy it is to implement. You might have technology people that say we can do just about anything, but they're not necessarily pricing in the complexity for you. So you really need to have all teams thinking about maybe things look a lot better and maybe the complexity is worth it, but at least having the conversation about that complexity. Now, if you want to talk about this a little bit further, we do a lot of work in this space. So you can hit me up at patrickflynn.info and book a virtual coffee with me. But whether you talk with me or not, make sure you're beginning with that end in mind and planning it all the way throughout your process before you ever talk to a design team. Take care.